Hello, welcome to Roadwarden. It is a very interesting looking game. I've played it before, but we're going to play it from the beginning now. Everyone knows to stay away from the wilderness. Most people would never risk a lonely journey. Roadwardens do not only accept this struggle, they embrace it. They deliver messages, assist merchants, burn human corpses, and if possible, get rid of the beasts and highwaymen. They live on the road, die young, or retire early. It's a dangerous job, but a respectable one, and it pays well. And leave the safety of the city walls. I am a little baby man. I will. No time limit. Easier quests. There's nighttime damage. No. Tutorial. No. I'm gonna start 10. These aren't really necessary. Well, this one's important, kind of, but... The wall is still standing. There are no wolves around, no stench of blood. Good signs. This should be the place you're looking for. You're supposed to meet with a group of soldiers, but you hear no voices, no sounds of labor. The gate is ajar, but the camp isn't safe. You may keep away the goblins and peddlers, but not peaceful, nor trolls, and the night is near. Your palfrey breathes heavy. It had a long day. Dismount. The heavy boot hits the ground, and the pain of the long ride finally catches up with you. You stretch out, when you're back in life's comfort. All you want now is a table with a decent chair, a nice mug of beer, and some warm stew. With any luck, your axe won't be needed here. If it's a military camp, it doesn't look the part. Plenty of wasted space. The fire pit is cold. Two people are sitting at a table, tired and disheartened. They're looking in different directions, paying no attention to one another. One of them is holding a cup. After a moment, you notice a quiet humming. Recognize the melody of a lighthearted drinking song from the city harbor. They don't look like much of a threat. I can enter. Takes a few breaths, he points in your direction. The first person greets you with a wave of his hand. There are bags under his eyes, his beard is messy. Despite his simple shirt, he's wearing durable, decent boots. A mace, with a head covered in iron, hangs at his side, but he doesn't reach for it. I take a look at the second soul. Just like you, she's wearing a gambeson, but hers is a bit loose, as if she took it off a corpse. Her head is shaven, as if she's protecting herself from flesh-eating bugs. Her eyes are weary, yet kind. She smiles. Considering the squad was sent here half a year ago, these two sure look the part. Though there should be more of them. 8, you believe. I let them speak first. It's nice to see an unharmed traveler in this godforsaken crap hole. Makes me just a tiny bit hopeful. The bearded man's voice is strong, yet timid. You'll be staying the night with us, I guess? We're soldiers, he and I, adds the armored woman. Her voice switches from half asleep to relaxed. We'll do our best to keep the camp safe, but if you were to take the first watch, it would be a huge help. Travelers ought to help each other out, wouldn't you say? You think for a moment. To fully rest, you need a good night's sleep. Sure, give it to me. Fantastic. She rubs her hands together. I don't remember the last time I had more than half a night of sleep. The hours before midnight should be the commonest. Just wake us up if anything happens. The man flashes you a wide smile. It's easy to wake us up. Just yell. He drinks from his mug. I ask them about their lieutenant. You wonder how to phrase your question. Whenever you meet new people, you can influence how they perceive you by selecting one of the attitudes. Friendly. Hoping to meet with you and pretending to talk for a bit. I'm sure you're busy, so if you could just introduce me to your lieutenant. I'm looking for your lieutenant. I'd rather speak with someone who's not going to waste my time. I had a long journey and I need to have a word with your lieutenant. Friendly. The woman lets out a loud sigh, dusts off her gambeson, and steps toward you. She pays the whole attention to the sword at her side. We most definitely can, you and I. Though holding this rank is still somewhat new to me. Are you a messenger? Did you lose your mount? She observes you with curiosity. Are you looking to help? I'm your new Roadwarden. My horse is waiting outside. Really? The soldier in the shirt leans forward. That explains how you got here in one piece all by yourself. Better bring your beast here, asked the lieutenant. We have no hay, but I bet it dreams of dropping its saddle. A long pause. I'm Tulia, by the way. She reaches out her hand. I shake her hand. No. I'm Box. Her grasp is confident. The shake is slight. Just keep your horse away from the tents. She steps away. We don't need to smell its stone. There's this one issue. The soldier in the shirt also rises to his feet. We have no tent to spare. You'll have to use a blanket or something. No problem. I enjoy observing the stars. You walk through the gate. Your mount looks around and snorts anxiously. Not many humans could ride a horse. It's not only taller than you, but also bulky, as heavy as it is strong. You can't get in the saddle within a single breath. Most people wouldn't know where to even begin. From every side, it's a wall of flesh. Horses were brought to the Dragon Woods from the conquest in the south. They can trot for a long time, but will not run some of the local monsters. Your palfrey needs you to survive, but without it, you too would be lost. It's my only companion here. I want it to feel at ease. It takes a few steps toward you, scolding you with another snort. You scratch the bottom of its neck with strength and confidence, just the way it likes it. Humans see useful animals, and even pets, as monsters in disguise. Getting emotionally attached to them is believed to lead humans to their doom. But you know that horses need companionship. I speak to it gently and lead it to the camp. You end up next to the fire pit. Removing the saddle makes the horse nicker with relief. You take a couple minutes to examine its back, just in case. While the riding equipment is not that heavy for such a strong animal, with enough time, it starts to chafe. You wish it had something better than to eat than this shabby grass. You should look for an inn. I need to unpack. You haven't brought that many things, and you lost one of your sacks while fleeing the Crimson Corpse Eaters. Worst of all, you have no rope left. Maybe the soldiers could share one. It shouldn't cost more than a dragon bone. Aside from the travel set, you own a few valuable possessions, essential for your trade. So fighter is a crossbow, steel axe, and a good gambeson. One gambeson. Healing potion over here. I think it would be interesting to play as a scholar. So my gambeson isn't patched. My health is fine. Returning to mistakes. It doesn't make it more exciting. I return to the soldiers. They're at the table again, observing your beast and chatting between themselves. Your stomach growls to the side of you eating out of wooden bowls. One more bowl was put at a previously unused end of the table. You can sit down on a tree log. I join them and take a look at the meal. Some half nourishment. Cold gruel, hard shit, this just cold. Water, hog milk, strange looking cereal with some blueberries. Welcoming you with a meal, even a humble one, is beyond their duty. Soldiers live with and for their companions, constantly on the move from one part of the realm to the other, making sacrifices to protect their group as they face dozens of hideous creatures. lives are filled with discipline, hardship, and camaraderie. Roadwardens, on the other hand, learn to work by themselves. They seldom engage in open combat, patrolling the same roads for years. They help the settlement stay in touch, but also maintain commerce, settle down, and forge friendships. There are no laws to follow, they use their own judgment. Different responsibilities, different lifestyles. I eat quickly, not focusing on the taste. Speaking of Juliet. She's focused, chooses her words carefully. She looks away, hoping that she gathers her thoughts. I'm afraid I can tell you less than I would like to, and less than I should. She nods toward the other soldier. As you can see, there's not a lot of us left. At the beginning of the summer, there were 8 of us, including our previous lieutenant. 5 are dead. One has run away in tears. We're also strangers in this land, as her companion. Any piece of information may help me do my job. The man leans forward. His legs shake nervously. He sounds like a kid asking a bard to sing one more story, tell a joke, or do a magic trick. Whatever it takes to escape from boredom. His untrimmed beard hides a much younger face than you originally thought. What did the officials tell you? I expect not that much. No soul governs these lands. I share what I consider to be relevant. Tell the soldiers how little guidance you've received. Since this area is too far away from Hovlevan to keep it under control, you will warn that it's untamed and unknown. Who knows what's here? No soul can tell me, so I was looking for your guidance. The first thing was that I lost my rope. Could you spare one? Fine rope. You know, they fed me. It would be rude to just take it. Choose class. Bandits and monsters. Strong man. Ideas what happened to the previous Roadwarden? Tilia takes a deep breath. Aren't you a bit late for a rescue mission? We haven't heard from him in almost half a year. I don't remember his voice. Always busy, drowning in things that he had to take care of. He would sit somewhere, sharpen his sword, fix his loud mail, clean clothes, write notes on that wax tablet of his. Yep, David Don. Unlike us, Mysterian never gets bored. Julia lets out a joyous chuckle. He's secretive. Some of the locals speak about him warmly. Maybe he just doesn't like us. Sounds like you're not sure if he's dead or not. If anyone knows, they won't tell us. Maybe someone is keeping him in a basement. We haven't seen him or his sword. Something ate them, I bet. The officials have hired you, right? They don't expect him to return. Roadwarden is often used foreleg to be eating saurians as they run. They have to be tamed and trained since hatching, but unlike horses, they can easily defend themselves from any monsters. At least your pal Frey is fast and reliable, and won't suddenly sink its teeth into an innocent passerby. Do you know what he was looking for? Maybe he left you a message. Neither one of us had any insight into his dealings, says Julia. Our predecessor left me no clues. We also took a look at Asterian stuff. Wait, I almost forgot. He has kids in a village near Hovel Levon. I was planning to take all his things there. A pouch, a second spear, a decent bow, some potions, quite a treasure. She glances at you. But I would much rather prefer to bring them the truth about their father. So you want me to find out what happened in exchange for his death? Here's the catch. We fired a messenger to ask the commanders for further orders. Since she hasn't returned, you know nothing about her. She either ran away, or something happened to her. We're meant here to stay until fall. What do you think? Come see us. Tell us what you've learned about the man. We'll go back to help Levan together. You think about your real mission. You were planning to return to Levan in the early fall anyway. alive, I don't think he's going to be happy about me taking away all his possessions. True, but he's considered dead, and I doubt he'd begrudge you anything. Who knows? You may just find a shell lying on the roadside tomorrow. He wears mail, uses a spear mostly, maybe 5 feet tall, but stout, long, red beard, short hair, pale face, rarely smiles. So find out what happened, dead or alive, left, just let me know. I'll tell you what I know, you'll be the judge, Lieutenant. How long did it take you to get here from the city? On a decent palfrey? I'd guess it would be 3, 4 days? Confirmed. From here, you can reach the coast in about a day, as long as you don't make any stops. Do you know the situation? I know ships that get here? Not. The sea route allows hopeful van officials to keep in touch with the coastal villages, collect taxes, and let the soldiers collect lumber and rituals, maintaining order on a wild coast, such as this one. It's like filling the ocean depths with coins. The rocks, and I was on the ship 5 miles from the shore. Boats can't get much closer. I don't know much about fishing, but there's not that many people living by the shore, and they don't crave to stay in touch with the city folk. As she pauses, her companion continues on. No soul from the north ever came to the camp. When we travel to the roadside inn, Pelt of the North, they're happy to trade. They're happy to trade, and to play dice. Why not just stay at one of the settlements? I mean, you know, we're to guard this road, the camp is our post, and well... Don't take it the wrong way, Box, but are you a devout soul? Okay, the United Church, Word of Truth, Fellowship, a pagan, or not. A pagan Roadwarden. The man scratches his head without the slightest subtlety. Now I'm sure we can have a conversation. We're civilized people. I'm from the United Church, but I'm not a priest or anything, and definitely not a zealot. An awkward pause. The United Church is filled with the blood of many countless pagan tribes, making it clear that who's not with them is against them. Your family shared gruesome stories about the atrocities committed by the priests against your ancestors. Sure, I'm not looking for squabbles. The people here are disquieting. Their traditions won't help them negotiate with the officials. Here, the peninsula is connected with roads, like a big circle. In the northwest, you'll find a weird village in a bog. It's not exactly pagan, I don't think. It even has a priest who claims to be an eremite. You nod. She means a fellowship. They do crazy crap. They use the dead to cut down trees and dig in soil. Once I saw it, I begged to never return there. I see. You've heard tales such as this one when you were a child. If an isolated settlement manages to survive without a city's influence, its customs and traditions grow more and more alien. Every generation learns how to adapt to the dangerous conditions they have to deal with. The rustic pagan traditions muddy their river of faith. The United Church often warns its members about the crazy druids, necromancers, and blood mages, the bringers of doom, the traitors to humankind. And about the East? Hard to tell. We were only there once. There are hills, forests, rivers. We saw a tunnel sculpted in leaves and branches, but we didn't enter it. Wilderness all around. Any monster worth mentioning? All sorts of beasts. Goblins, treants, cats large and small, runners, howlers, wolves, spiked boars, moving griffins. We managed to stay away. Some could catch up with most mounts. Tilly glances at her companion. Though palfrey should be fine. The trees are so tall that the flying creatures keep to the coast and mountains. There's not many humans around, and the animals are busy fighting among themselves. They fight more for food than territory. Don't provoke them and ride fast. Just count on luck. sure? It may not be around the next time you come here. We should prepare the night. I agree. And may you do better than you steer. Stay vigilant. She winks at you, shattering your mask into a soldier. Thank you for your help. Go to the barrel and splash water on your face, which makes you more aware of how much more you need a bath. After the night, it will only get worse. Your horse is already napping, still too anxious to lay down. Prepare for the watch. The soldier in the shed is eager to guide you. Just observe the area. There's plenty of griffins around, but they won't try to jump over the palisade, probably. Better watch out for the apes. They climb up and carry out any food they can find. There's this one really loud were-elk that keeps smelling the wall. Oh, there's this really loud were-elk that keeps smelling the wall, though it never has tried to get in. Lyndon and I will block the entrances. They're quite heavy, so if anyone comes here looking for shelter, better call us to help you out. If this is someone being chased by wolves or anything, better throw them the rope instead. If it gets cold, feel free to make a fire. The best place is on the watchtower. You'll be able to put a blanket there or something. The watchtower? The watchtower here. She must have looked. Oh, here. Points to the pile of crates. Just climb up to the tallest one. You'll have a great view on the northern side. The more dangerous side. And also, I know you're tired after all that riding. Honestly, this tent on the other side of the camp. I can handle a couple hours of sleeping on the ground. If you wish, go in there after me and rest. Just this once. Since I have a pallet inside. Smile. Thanks a lot. The night is warm, so the sporadic summer breeze brings gentle refreshment. From time to time, your back aches, and you have to force yourself to keep your eyes open. The light of the moon helps you focus on the tall grasses. Most of the time, you can spot smaller critters and birds, but there are exceptions. At one point, you see a three-horned deer trying to challenge one another. Now, before they clasp their antlers, the two-legged dragling appears, feeding its much smaller offspring. The furry beast tries to intimidate the predators with roars and aggressive head movements. After a few moments, both sides walk away slowly, not willing to fight or your guest screams the distant prey in the mating calls his monkeys. Members of chasing the prey fear, groups musk off and lazily through the grass, drag themselves to sleep. The dust flocks running together with a link, making place for creatures. Thankfully, you never have to intervene. You just sit there, watching the not-so-distant forest, trying to outlast your sleepiness. You can only guess how much time has passed. Once you feel you had enough, climb in. Go to the tent. Waking up the bearded man with just a couple words. You confirm that nothing important has happened. The other merchant is squeeze into the tent. Living in a tent is not a tough dream, but it's a much welcome dress. Pally keeps the cold soil away. The moonlight saves the outside world from the eerie gloom. Sleep into your own breath and find a comfortable position. Your job starts tomorrow. I focus on the real goal of my journey. The Merchant Guild wants to take control of this realm. The warden duties are secondary. First and foremost, you need to explore the peninsula, learn about the territory, resources, and threats. To know the locals, and if you can, convince them to consider negotiations with Logan officials and traders. Should the tribe's business soldiers, or be a the priests of the United Church, are there any forbidden practices that need to be eradicated? Blood magic, necromancy, robbery, or slavery? At least I have time. I need to be as thorough as I can. Once you finish your reconnaissance, you should speak to Tulia and return to Logan. Then you'll report back to your employers and get your reward. In the meantime, you have your own goals to pursue. I just want to help people. The adversaries are catching the sounds of the wild forest. Your instincts keep you alert and anxious. Through the pleasant, humid, late summer air even stood out slowly. Thinking about your goal, but you need to gather your strength. All I can do now is rest. You're woken up by sunlight, all rested and ready. Without haste, you gather your things. After only a couple of breaths, you notice a weird smell, like a roast. No burning meat. No, burning meat. Running, rotten meat. Disgust crawls into your consciousness. You exit the tent. Your horse is looking around nervously. Your bags are where you had left them. You see an open gate. They go outside to see what's happening. Both soldiers are standing near a humble pyre. The man in the shirt looks at it contemplatively. Julia is the first one to address you. Box. You used up the horse's manure for the flames, so don't worry about cleaning it up. You see a corpse among the flames. It's possible to tell if it belongs to a male or female, but it wasn't adult. The burning process won't be over for a couple more hours. A traveler or an undead? The latter, a young one. She liked the Newman to understand that she couldn't get inside the camp without climbing. I stabbed her with a spear from a safe distance. One more foul and she'd have been a real threat. Even now it took a couple of hits to knock her down. Sooner or later, every human shell wakes up, gaining more strength with each soul it devours and each moment it spends in the fogs. Burning the dead is not just a religious practice, it's a necessity. Soldiers, priests, village mayors, and even road wardens, making the largest pyre takes a lot of time, but it saves lives. Julia calls us onto the shoot. Most Unites hesitate to do so. Time for me to leave. Running away from the reek, huh? I don't blame you. Find us here if you need us, or if you learn what happened to Assyrian. There's enough ground here for you to rest. Safe travels. These words make you stop. An old farewell, locked in a number of songs and tales. Yet you hear no scorn in Julia's voice. You wonder how many acts of kindness like this one you're going to experience in the days that follow. She returns to the pyre. I find myself for the journey. Somehow miss the fact that your mount is already saddled and warmed up. Double check the equipment, but you don't need to fix anything. The soldiers were diligent. Normally preparing the palfrey for a long journey takes a lot of time. Put on your gambeson and make sure that your axe is tightly attached to your belt. Get in the saddle. Palfrey knickers, you're ready to leave. It's time for you to get to the crossroads, far from here. Travel north to continue your journey. Once you're done with the north, speak to Julia to return to Hookleven. Or move on. Pause. I think I'm gonna leave off here. We've gone mostly through the tutorial. I know what's the upcoming parts of the story. So we're gonna leave it here for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.